Hello fellow adventurers and collectors, Filmaholic here, and surprise surprise, I actually have a video within a short time frame of the last one. So I was recently watching Lavily Day and I noticed that she had a BJD tag, and I figured I'd take the opportunity and participate in it. So forgive me if I'm not that great since this is my first BJD tag video. So the first question is, if you had to label your individual dolls as good, bad, or ugly, how would you classify them? Considering I only have the one doll at the moment, I would do this for Erica, and I would see her as a good character, or like a lawfully good, to use a D&D term. But yeah, I always envisioned her like Laura Croft, or like someone that you can really count on to do the right thing. Number 2, what is something you are confident about or good at when it comes to your hobby? Now, like most people, I'm very critical of my own things, and one thing I think I'm pretty good at is lighting and in my videos and my photography. But outside of that, I think I need to work on my composition and getting more subjects in a photograph or a video. Number 3, is there anything you do in the hobby that other people might say is questionable or bad? Oh boy. Yeah, I can jump into things without doing a lot of research, so I make a lot of mistakes early on, and I'm pretty bad at keeping up with Erica's hair, so that can be bad. So moving on, number 4, how have you been resourceful in this hobby? Now I know that she mentioned that she is able to modify and find items for her BJDs, and for me personally, I'm pretty good at modifying things to fit Erica, whether it's like a hat that I found, or it was a little like hair clip that came with a hat for a Halloween decoration that I modified to fit Erica, so that's something you can see in the future. Number 5, if there was a bounty put on one of your dolls, who would it be on and what for? So for this question, I kind of envisioned something similar to an episode in Fullmetal Alchemist where the two brothers uncover a corrupt leader and using alchemy to kind of swindle the town out of gold and everything like that. So I would assume that a bounty would be placed on Erica because she does something similar to that, where she's trying to do the just thing and all the people that are doing the wrong are accusing her and trying to get the town and the people against her. So that's how I kind of see that going down. Now this question, number 6, use the good, the bad, and the ugly to describe BJDs. Now the good, obviously there's a lot of creative people out there and a lot of creativity that is being encouraged, whether it's in clothes, photography, videos, and even making your own dolls. So that's something that drew me to the hobby. As for the bad, it can be a bit of a steep learning curve when it comes to getting into the hobby when you first start out, because not a lot of the information is in the mainstream, so a lot of the burden relies on you doing a lot of research, and that could be a little bit daunting for someone that's just outside looking in. So I know for myself it was a bit of a task, but you know, sometimes it could be fun, but it can also be seen as a good thing too, so I can understand that view as well. Now for the ugly, unfortunately I've noticed a lot of gatekeeping when it comes to the BJD community, and this is just my view of it and what I've seen other people go through. And yeah, it's something that every hobby has, unfortunately, but I don't know, it just seems to be perpetuated more in this hobby. So as for whether or not it can be fixed, of course there is, and to be honest with you, I think it's a lot of a vocal minority that's actually doing this more than anyone else, but you know, it's still something to watch out for. But overall, I think it's a small thing that you have to deal with in terms of coming into this hobby, because I thoroughly enjoy it and there's a lot of good people in it. It's just a matter of weeding out the bad apples, you know. So there you go. Those are my responses to the BJD tag, and I hope I answered them to the best of my ability. So thank you for Lavily Day for giving us the opportunity to actually respond to these tags, and there were some excellent questions. So if you feel like answering them yourself, feel free to make a video response and send her, you know, a tag or a notice, because she's the one that came up with it. So until next time, thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all later.